Hey kids, been a bit. Been kind of busy over on the server lately. That and this project takes a lot of time to build up resources. I'll wind up with this kind of running in the background while I'm doing other things. Being AFK. Let me show you a couple things. I need some sheep for company. For wool. So get to that. And I don't know how I didn't know this, but in the now obsolete version of forestry, you can plant fir trees and redwood trees. I don't know how I didn't know that. And as a result, let's head down here. We're making all the frames we can stand now, as long as I don't run out of string. Awesome. These have been out for a while, isn't it? Just about. Okay. So, right out of here. I had to block this off. That farm makes so much wood. All the wood. So we had 3 furnaces, now there's 4. These 2 run just redwood, and that's overflow. And that's overflowed a couple of times. We're keeping up with the seed oil production. So this was this was supposed to be a square room. I goofed on it. It's rectangular. This is where all those blocks went. Wood saplings. I was running just apple for the longest time. And then I figured, you know what, I want to see if I can grow one of these. Threw down 4 bone meal big tree. And then sat there and I cut it down. Goes through, when this thing trips one, I didn't know this thing eats water like you wouldn't believe. It eats water every time it cuts down a tree. Like I said, overflow? Yeah, I got overflow. And I gotta manage the string real fast here. That's gonna overflow. There. And because I'm down to the 1 entrance and exit here, I tend to forget which one I'm supposed to use. So let's go visit the sheep here for a minute. Chainsaw is such an awesome tool. Just remember, shift click when shearing them. I started needing them for something I'll show you. And then I remembered you can macerate wool to get string. I don't know how I forgot that. Probably right around the same time I learned how to get a jetpack. Get over here real fast. So that thing's going to overflow with sticks here in a minute. Why are you macerating tin? I'm going to borrow these. I build more overclockers, but it worked last time. Work. Yes, it's just white. Well, okay. That's why I never figured it out. Other options. This is the wool card. It's a red power item. Wool card. There we are. Iron wire. This is goes through the draw plate stick. Any kind of stick. And it will turn your wool back into string. I'd rather hefty durability cost. But when you need a lot of string real fast, all you have is wool. You done? Yeah. It turns wool back into 4 string. So it uncrafts wool, I guess. Definitely a better option than macerator. I should have done that instead. Okay, it's gonna be real fast. This thing overflows with sticks. And go. And yep, this is gonna overpower that real fast. Everything's got those. We'll just shut this off for the moment. Otherwise, I'm gonna come back to blocks of wood and sticks shooting everywhere. Yeah, I wish I'd figured that out first. I would only ever had to build the one. Jeez, this thing makes a lot of wood. But, let's go back up here. See? Those just great big trees that take forever to load. Now, I had intended to build what you don't see yet. That's a pump, which I used to create the drill string for the rig. But, so I filmed that episode on Thursday or Friday, I think. And I had it come out on a Sunday. Or Saturday. I had it come out slightly later. In the meantime, I had a birthday party where I went to karaoke, and I got home at 3 a.m. And I was too ill to go to sleep, but apparently wasn't too sick to play Minecraft. I haven't really been here in my single player for a little while. I have no memory of building this. Just the derrick. Don't mind the pipes and the power tongs. I built almost all of this entire derrick, and I fell asleep. I used up a bunch of my materials. I don't know how it's surprisingly well built, considering that I don't really remember getting home. But these are lead blocks, more fences. These guys here. These guys here are signals from the railcraft. So these guys, distant signals. Require this. This is why I needed the sheep. I needed wool, and I got tired of constantly dyeing white wool, so I made those. I assume they do something with railcraft. I don't know what they do. But if you plug them in and don't hook them up to anything, they blink red, which is great. They just blink red, and they look like lights. I think they look pretty cool. And I wish I had recorded the creative process that went into it. But I imagine I would have been swearing a lot of words. Got first level, second level, third. I had a couple motors up here. This actually, I had a liquid tesseract here. That I got to cover with a couple microblocks. I had a liquid tesseract here. I actually got a little bit of oil down here in a Zycraft tank, because we're going to need this for, this is going to be, well, we definitely need some tanks. One of these is going to kind of hang off the side as a place for ships to pick up unrefined crude. How am I already halfway through the day? And, what was it? Yeah, so I'll need a bunch of actual oil for stuff. But, as long as the pump sits there, it spits out this big long string, and it's there. It has no collision mass. You put blocks right over top of it and through it. If I cut out this here, you'd see it keeps going down, and it's there until you break the pump. The pump's going to stay up there. So I like it. So what I'm going to do today, I'm going to have to go to sleep here real quick, or it's going to get dark. Actually, nah, screw it. We'll go here. So what I'm going to do is we're going to build a driller station, and if I remember, we're going to build a lifeboat too. So as far as the anatomy of this rig goes, these are the individual elements of the drill string. Unfortunately, I wanted something that looked like strapped down piping. You can't run tracks over pipe. Pipe doesn't connect to these blocks. I'm not sure what kind of blocks I could have used that the pipes would have connected. I still got to work on that. These right here, these are actually just, those are condensed blocks. I forget what mod it's from. I should look that up. They're from condensed blocks. I have one here. Right, so this is just 9, literally just 9 of these guys. We put them together, and use a storage block. This is how I made the picnic basket, or the chestnut tree bark. That's sugarcane. It's a condensed sugarcane block. It's 9 sugarcane in a construction, in a block that you can place, which actually was really nice. It's a nice block. I think the hay blocks coming in 1.6 are, yeah, they're essentially a straw storage block. It's a nice look. I like them. I'd like to have a few of them. But the condensed wheat blocks here look like this. And we're going to use these later on somewhere in the galley. Because galleys need food supplies, right? So that's wheat. Had some other food kind of stuff. Carrots, potatoes, condensed scaffolding, just cause. It's kind of neat. Not a real fan of the dark brown, the dark gray bands, but still, it's kind of neat. So yeah, as far as the anatomy goes here, this would be, normally in a derrick up here you would have, this would either be a top drive or a crown block. And a crown block is a pair of pulleys. You've seen them. It's you have a pair of. If I could just draw this out, it'd be great. Anyway, go Wikipedia crown block. You connect 2 pulleys together, and you lash their connection to something to hold it up, and then you would draw cabling through the pulleys to pull up a heavier load. And then every pulley you add to every pulley you use reduces the amount of effort required to raise a weight. There's a bunch of physics in there, but I called out a physics with a 54 in grade 11. That's as far as I'm going to go with that. It's the reason I ain't no math guy. I are art major. So a crown block would go down, would pick up a piece of the drill string. I gotta put a torch here somewhere. No, there. I got a spawn there. Can't. Here. To do something about that. Actually, nothing spawns on tracks, right? Sure, I read that somewhere. Anyway, the crown block would come down, grab one of these, pull it straight up, and lower it down to here to the drill floor. Now, whether it's a top drive or a crown block, they both do that part pretty much the same. That's why this whole chunk of the derrick is open. So as one of these pieces would be drawn out, raised up, and then brought down. A top drive works. Actually, I have to back that up. Before the advent of the top drive, here in the drill floor you would have a Kelly bushing, which I can't really, it's a bunch of really neat worky bits that you can't make in Minecraft, unfortunately. Like if there was a condensed gear block. Actually, is there a gear block? I never even thought of that. Gear. Nope. If there's a condensed gear block, that would be great. A big block with a gear on the side. It would be really cool, like a machinery block. Anyway, the drill string would come down into the Kelly bushing, and you kick a couple of blocks in there to keep it from sliding through. That would tighten up. It would hold the pipe in place. You draw another one up, bring it down. The Kelly bushing would turn and tighten the pipe. Now these would have threading on both ends. One would be a male end, one would be a female end. And you can go watch YouTube on drilling rigs and stuff, and you'll see that it's pretty messy. It's a lot of big stuff. Drill string comes down, gets caught by the Kelly, and then you'd use a set of power tongs to tighten up, to draw the 2 bits of the drill string, and they have to be really tight, because that stuff's going to take a lot of pressure. Right? Like, not only does it have to go down, it has to pump drilling mud down to keep the drill bit lubricated, and to help pull up all the little bits of rock and sand. So you use the power tongs to tighten it up. That would go down. One guy on one side, one guy on the other side. Can't really do them justice in Minecraft because they're typically chained up to a swing boom on the ceiling so they can get out of the way real fast. The top drive, on the other hand, goes up, comes down, and instead of the Kelly bushing turning to thread the pipe, the top drive would spin the pipe and thread it together, and you still wind up using the tongs to tighten them up. That's what this guy is supposed to be, and I'm not really happy about it. But one thing I do like, do all of this. Oh, really? Yeah, I upgraded this thing to efficiency 5, and now it just has to eat stuff. Bit of a pain. Is that? Alright, I told you those chlorite lights shed light. Here we are. It's a white Zacharite light with a panel on. He's still shedding light. If this was a Wraith lamp, it'd be even better, and I may have to upgrade it to that. A Wraith lamp creates light blocks, which then give off light. Yep, too much efficiency. And that would it would light up this whole drill floor really nicely. Because I intend to get rid of all these torches. I have to. You can't have an open flame on a drill rig. So this is going to be our drilling station. And here's going to be our drilling station. And we have a bunch of neat bits and bobs. These are mod stations for modular power suits. Exomodders. I like them because they look like a nice sort of machine block. I'm going to throw a monitor on here. We're keeping track of stuff. I'm going to throw over here. Somewhere over here is going to be our drawworks. This would be where the motor and winch would be used to pull stuff up. Unfortunately, there's no chains or really good ropes in Minecraft. Really unfortunate. This is a steam oven. They're a 8-block structure. Railcraft, they use steam to cook stuff. And provided that's what they look like when you're done. Cabinets. And I don't know if they care which way you place them. Let's try this again. Cabinet on this side. Nothing on that side. Cool. Look like that. Steve, you'd put stuff in, you use steam to cook it. I haven't tried it out yet. I kind of want to. Like, it would be, if I was building a base that ran solely off of steam, which I might try sometime. Plus, like I said, they look like cabinets. They look like the, grab here. They look like machine cabinets. So we wanted to access this from that side. This big bugger is the wonderfully expensive steam turbine. This is a lot of blocks of steel in here. And you know what? Skip that. I have a cage lamp or two around here. So there we are. Start chasing some of these torches away. Put that there. Looks the same on both sides. And then we need some worky bits. I had close to where I had some blue electric engines around here. And we need some moving parts. Let's grab. Choices. Let's grab these guys. Wait, mistake, but let's give it a try. You there, and you there. Guys, point straight up. Put a block inside. What do I got here? Block of copper. Solar panel here. Grab a couple more things. Let's grab some more copper blocks. Why did I bother using those other guys? Eesh. That. We have levers. Levers. I don't even have any cobblestone. I don't have any damn redstone. Friggin' anything. Go ram it. Make a trip back. What else do we want to add here? These are, again, these are more guys from Railcraft. I don't know what they do, aside from look like interesting mechanical elements. And what else? A couple more things just to flash it up. No, I guess that's going to be it. Go think of something better. Now, in a perfect world, Minecraft would give us... Actually, what I should do... I'm going to steal this torch. Gimme. And we'll break this panel. No, not you. There. Put you back. Put you there. And we don't have enough solar power to really crank these guys, do we? So, what panels have I got? I don't have many. I didn't make too many. Not enough. Let's steal these. He guys up here don't do anything since we're not running anyway. Gimme. And there's the rain, and because I'm too far away from my boat, it's not going to work, is it? Oh, there we go. Cool. Back down here. Throw some copper. Give you a bit more solar power. There we go. Thanks, guys. Put that away. So here we've got, you know what, I gotta grab some cobblestone. I need some levers. Other worky bits. I like the fact you can swim really fast with the quantum suit. Makes getting around a lot easier. That, grab that, and make ourselves a big schwack of levers, which I believe is the official term for a large number of levers. Back there. Up. Giant tree. It's kind of neat that you can see the string off the pump long before you see anything else. Okay, lever. Dun, dun. So our driller can keep track of things. What's next? Oh, a tool crib. Actually, that's what half of these copper blocks are for. Because you always need a place to put tools. Do that. And we grab some bibliocraft stuff here that I really like. Tool racks, and then all the various and sundry things you put on it. Put an axe. And some of these things don't work too well. One of the things that's unfortunate about this is that it tries to keep, it keeps trying to turn the item. If you try to put a crowbar on the top, like this, it sticks through the frame, just because it's too big. A lot of the interesting Thaumcraft stuff just runs right off the side of everything. And I'm going to think about it. There's an iron pickaxe in there. Sure, and some shears. Yeah, you just deal with it. Just fill this tool rack with bits and bobs. Never know what you'll need. Actual crescent hammer on here because I may. Okay, you go on there. You don't go on there. Put you. Wow. Okay, I didn't know that. You're not keeping my chainsaw. Huh. Of all the things that need to go there, a wrench should be one of them. Just dress that up with tools. Get my... There's... Then... What else? What else do we need here? Oh, right. We need kind of a safety station here. Firefighting gear. We'll grab these capacitors. Grab... What else do I have here? I need some more interesting technological bits too, while I'm at it. Way more. I would have liked to have used these fluid pipe. The Redcraft fuel pipe for that. But, they only get flanges on them when they turn. I'm going to use a bunch of this stuff somewhere. Whenever I get done cutting holes in my deck. Okay, you're right there. You. And I missed a few, aren't I? Yep. You. Dang it. You can see why I would never want to build this on a server, right? 2 blocks? What am I missing here? I put something down in the wrong place. Haven't I? I have to have. You should go like... Oh, I did. Okay, that's why. Like I said, I like these things. I'm not going to demonstrate why I like them again, because I don't feel like cutting more big-ass holes in the deck of my oil rig. Look at that. So this gives us a drilling station. We have a tool crib. Oh yeah, I was going to put these cabinets down. Put one there, and we'll put the other one here next. It's a first aid kit. Next to our hazmat suit. Drawworks are busy making noise. I do need a couple more things in here. I'm just not quite sure what. But the next thing we're going to do is I got a bunch of support frames because we're going to use them as a place to hang a lifeboat. We're going to put it here. I went with these instead of the scaffolding because I needed something slightly different. Slightly, not hugely different, but slightly. Of course, if I want to, I can put panels on these and they don't, let's grab one here. Should have a saw. A saw? A saw. So we'll grab this panel. She'll hack him asunder. And then do this. And it fits in the block, and you can put stuff on it. Like that. Put that there for the moment. And we'll raise this up one higher. Like that. Can I reach you? Cool. Now, I'm going to use a bunch more of these for all kinds of things around here. Because they're a different color. They break things up nicely. There's wool. Grab a few of these. A few of them. Our boat's going to hang here. I don't have a lot of room. So it's kind gonna have to, what, red on the bottom. We're gonna use micro blocks to make this thing appear bigger. Now think about it, I know how I should have done it. Slabs instead. Gives the appearance of more boat. Did I get them all? I hope so. Don't have too many of them. These panels look bad. Because as long as we have these, we can use more micro blocks to put additional things inside of it. Of course, if I've been smart, I would have put it down when we could put chests and things in it. But let's see how this turns out first. So now, I want this on the outside. And yeah, you know what? You're right. I want these down a block. Because we're going to need to put stuff in here. Back up. Loop. Okay, really? Come on. I should have grabbed my gravity suit for this. And I think I'm missing one, aren't I? No, it's just wool. I can get more. If you have a herd of sheep, it'll be okay. So, this and there. Yeah, because now I can put a couple of chests in it or something. And you need to go away. You're going to move there instead. That, and we'll just run this out a little longer. Yep, I lost one somewhere, didn't I? And that. I don't want to go with panels. Panels would be way too small. Although one interesting thing would be like half panels. But I can get away by doing this. Cut these guys into wool panel strips. Or should I go with matte iron? It's a tough call. I thought about using rubies for this, but I don't have enough. I went and restarted my ruby bees for more metal stuff, and I used it all up there on the trim. So silly me. And now I gotta bring this in somehow. If I made it out of wood, I could have used steps, but I didn't want to make it out of wood because I just didn't. So we wouldn't have red. I would have, I'd use cherry wood. Here, do this. So I think of something better. There's that. Now I've got to hang it with something. I'd like to use, I can't use the wool. What do we got here? I can hack up. Nope, can't cut up concrete. I have stone. Let's use that. Cut you into stone cover strips. Yeah, and this is that. I'll do this here. If I turn my smooth lighting up, and I get all my color back. Unfortunately, this isn't really the ideal way I like to play the game, because I get some performance issues here and there. Pull this wool up again. Did I get the guy? Didn't get the guy. Come here. Back up. And it's raining. Pretty sure I got that one. And curse and scream because we can't connect that to that. We can't. So yes, we can. We just have to do it this way. Back in here. Where's about the center of our boat? The center of our boat is almost nowhere because it's a funny shape. This. Then I can do that. And as far as I can tell, these guys with these micro blocks, the larger micro block always takes precedence. So this guy will connect, but not he'll connect here, but this guy will be the visible block because he's bigger. Get rid of these. Put the rails back on the sides. We run our support frame a little bit bigger like that. Our boat is now hanging nicely. What it needs are some supplies. So we'll throw a chest in here. See, I wonder. Poo. If there was a storage block for glass bottles, that'd be great. How did I throw you out of my inventory? Lifeboat. I was going to dress this up with. Let's throw some more stuff for the galley. I think that's all we're going to get in there, isn't it? I know, here. So they don't get hungry while they're lost at sea, waiting for someone to come and get them. I think we're going to throw a couple more support frames in here just to beef this guy up a little more. And if I knew enough about red power, I would find some way to actually move these things, but I don't. Let's use up some of this stone. Don't lose you. Come on down. There. No, that's not what I wanted. Down. And oh, got the cage lamps on me. Cool. Put one there. And one there. And do we have any interesting technological... I know what I'll do. Make a couple more of these, because we need something where the crew can run by, hit a button, and make things happen. There. That fits kind of weird, don't it? Huh. 'Cause it's got to connect to a block that's not the right size. I can't put one on the sides either. Huh, weird. That is interesting. I will just randomly shift click this stuff back into this chest so we can complain about how poorly organized it is later. And anything else I wanted to do here? Nah, we're not going to use any of this over there. I thought of it, but I thought against it. We're going to build another one of these guys. I'll do it off camera. I'll build it on that side. Because if something goes wrong, you don't want everyone running to one side. So I'll throw another one of these on the other side over there. That's pretty neat with the smooth lighting on, doesn't it? How's it look like at night? You know what? I'm going to cheat here. Because I can. Turn that back. The sun goes down over the sea. You kind of get that weird effect as it tries to grid everything out, eh? Oh, before I forget. So the corners are filled in with tin blocks, and these are condensed stone blocks. Kind of like the pipe block I showed you. These are condensed stone. And while I don't like the gray bands on that one, I like the way it works here. It gives it a nice texture and breaks things up. And these will go around the edges where they need to, because they don't really break up the gray. They add more gray, but it's a different gray. It's a slightly different gray. So we're going to have another lifeboat on that side. These are going to be probably more machine areas. I still need a helicopter pad, which we'll build with both metal scaffold and these guys, and a bunch more of that red wool and some white wool. Yeah, we've got way too much light here still. I'm going to knock this down to just... Dang it. There needs to be a block that gives off light level 8 for a certain radius. It does look kind of nice at night, don't it? I don't have my boat on me. Let's run out here a little ways. Way too many torches. Gotta replace those all with either hidden lamps or cage lamps and stuff like that. That looks way better. The underside's all dark, because we don't need light on them underneath, right? Get here. And underneath, because there's not so much light you can really see the shadow. The shading looks really good under here. I would love it if I could carry that on up top, but then I would have mobs spawning. Bad news bears, that happened. But this one got a little long, which is okay, because it took me a week to get around to recording it, and I needed to make up for something for building the entire derrick in a drunken stupor. But we got a drill floor done. Got a drawworks, a pipe rack. I'm rethinking the idea of putting villagers here after having 2 apiarists disappear over there, because there's no way I could turn this in. There's no way I could make this safe at all. I could cover this thing in villagers. I'd give them a place to stay with wooden doors on it, and cover it in iron golems. The golems would just dance off the sides, fall down, and disappear. And they would take forever to drown because they have so many hearts. And then the villagers would just die, and I'd come back, and there'd be zombie villagers holding doors and stuff everywhere. It's unfortunate. I'd like this place to look more alive. Oh well. But, like I said, I think I've wasted enough of your time. And I will see you guys later. Bye.